season. What are your lasting impressions? What have you been reflecting on this past month?
Yeah, it was obviously disappointing the way things ended for us. We want to take that and use that, use that as well as the other positives from the season to make sure that come preseason, the start of next season, we're ready to go. And we take the good from this year and we build on that. We take the bad and we learn from it, we get better from it, and continue to grow.
Did you watch the U.S.-Portugal game?
I did, yes.
Who impressed you the most, youngster-wise?
Yeah, I mean, there were obviously a few guys. McKennie, obviously, he played very well. He took his goal well. But those are games where guys kind of have to come out of their comfort level and they have to come out of their comfort zone. So at the end of the day, it was a good result.
When you look back at the final game, do you run back through those five, the penalty kicks through your mind?
You penalties are penalties. You hopefully you save a few and you give the guys on our side the chance to go and win the game for us. And on another day, it would have been nice to save one or two others. And then we would have converted ours, and that I think possibly would have had a different outcome. But that's what penalties are all about. It's not a fun way to lose, especially in a playoff situation. It is what it is.
Is that anything like a pitcher in baseball, like when the hitter comes up and sort of knowing his weak points and his strong points? Does that run through your head when you see the guy come up for the penalty kick?
No, I wouldn't compare it like that. I wouldn't say it's strengths and weaknesses. I mean, more times than not, from 12 yards out, the shooter should and probably scores more than they miss. Unfortunately for us, it didn't work out that way.
How do you approach offseason in general from a mental and physical perspective? What's important for you?
Yeah, for me, it's going to be the longest break I've had in probably 10 years, 10 or 11 years. So mentally, it's important to recharge the batteries mentally. That won't be an issue. And then physically, you want to make sure you keep yourself ticking over. Allow your body time to rest, but at the same time, you want to make sure you're still in shape and still sharp and doing things that are keeping you active, so that when preseason rolls around, you're not 20 steps behind.
What do you expect or want your future to be with an essential team?
Listen, there's a long time between now and the next important game in terms of a meaningful game. I know obviously U.S. Soccer just announced the other day the little League of Nations and whatnot. So that will be, I believe, next fall at some point. So there's some time, but for me, I want to continue to push forward, and if I can help the national team, if the new manager feels that I can be an asset, then for sure I want to be a part of it. In goalkeeping terms, I'm still young. I've been fortunate to be a part of it for a while now, and have some pretty important games under my belt. But yeah, going forward, it's up to the manager.
How was your stint in MLS this time, your second time around, but compared to your first time? What have you noticed just differently as far as the expansion team having as much success, or just the league overall?
I think obviously the success from the team and the club speaks for itself, and everything that was done here in Atlanta was done the right way. From the training ground, the stadium, to building the team, building the club, the infrastructure, everything was put in place to allow the team to go and succeed on the field, and we all know that's the most important. We get judged on results. It's a results-driven business that we're in, and to be able to go out our first year and have the results that we did, the progress that we made, the success that we had in terms of little milestones along the way, those are important. And so that was a huge difference from when I was first in the league and in the league in general. For me, the quality, the notoriety, the attention that games are getting all all around the world, all around this country. You know, it's pretty important to have this sport continue to grow and to have this league continue to flourish in a positive way. And I think it's definitely doing that.
What was your favorite moment of the season? Something you'll look back on and think like, wow, I was really lucky to be a part of that.
I don't know if there's a favorite moment, but I think being a part of this club, when guys come back from Europe or wherever they are, you know, U.S. internationals, and they come back into the league, sometimes they don't know where they're going to go and where they're going to end up. And for me to be here in Atlanta and to have the support and the success of this club, to be a part of it in this first year is something pretty special and something that I'll take away from this first year. Saying we've changed the league, we've changed how MLS expansion teams come into the league, and I was a part of that. So, yeah.